Hey. Hello. Oh. What a nice morning. Ohio, good morning from Olvera. I'm Ninja Monkey Nathan, and today I'm in Olvera. We've been staying in La Estacion de Olvera. It's a train station that has been converted into a hotel. We're actually going to be cycling along this route called La Via Verde. I'm not very sure if we're going to do the whole way, which is 30 something kilometers, or we're going to do halfway and back. So we'll just see, because we've got some children with us. Having a really healthy breakfast today. I'm literally eating 3 different types of lards. My thing is, it's actually really delicious. And along with it, I'm having some nice Spanish squeezed orange juice, fresh. Tastes like the sun. And you know, because it's morning coffee. And before people start commenting below, this is not what I eat every single day, yeah, for breakfast. So we're getting our bikes. We've actually got our bikes. This is my one here. It's actually an electric one, because I thought I'm carrying like I don't know how many kilos of vlogging gear, including a drone and stuff like that. So I thought it's probably best that I have an electric one for today. Plus, if you've watched any of my vlogs when I'm in Japan, I love the pedal assist bikes. It just make things so much easier, and if I have a chance to use one again, I will definitely do so. So this is actually the start, which is directly next to the hotel where we're staying, which is pretty cool. And there's some roadworks, because there was some flooding earlier on in the year, but we were being allowed through the roadworks, the first 3 kilometers. And then after that, it's just some beautiful, flat, awesome, abandoned railway lines that we're going to be cycling through. So we've just had a little bit of a stop. We're gonna have some energy food, some cake, and carry on. It's really cool. There's hardly anybody, like literally there's one other family, and that's it. They're also from Gibraltar, random. Seriously, today I don't know what's going on. I started on with lard. I started the day with lard. It's not even midday, and I'm having like a cake. It's gonna be a good day, I think. I have to say that this reminds me, or brings back memories of when I cycled VA in Hokkaido. It was so beautiful up there in the north of Japan, and actually it was quite hot in Hokkaido in VA, and it was a sort of a different sort of landscape. But this is pretty spectacular. I think the south of Spain is really, really beautiful. It's excellent for hiking and for outdoor activities, and it's really, really good for cycling also. The Via Verde is perfect, especially on a day like this, where it's like a weekday. There's hardly anyone around. I've probably mentioned that before, but it's just spectacular. It's beautiful. The landscape is just so like rugged. It's sort of a little bit like Lord of the Ringsy. I don't know. It's pretty cool, in my opinion. Another sort of pit stop, and I flew my drone, and this bridge is a little bit Harry Potter-ish. What do you think? It's pretty cool. I hope the drone footage has done it justice. Cue drone now. There are these like information points along the way. This is the first one that we've actually stopped at. There's some toilets and some portable fresh water so that you can refill your bottle, which is very handy. We're about 6 kilometers away from the next stop, where there's apparently the restaurant, so we'll have some lunch there. So we've stopped at Koh Lipe Station. Well, it's not really a station, it's just like another old station that I think actually the Via Verde is kind of interesting, because I'm not very sure if it was actually ever used, or if it was used. I know that parts of it were never used, and basically during I think it was the Civil War here in Spain, they decided to use all the steel that was meant for the railway to make weapons instead. So they never actually got to use it, but that's great for us because it means that we can cycle the beautiful, what would have been a railway, and it's pretty easy cycle. And along the way there's some stations that are not abandoned, but stations that were never used as train stations, but instead they've been converted to like little hotels or hostels or like inns or restaurants, and that's where we are now, in Koh Lipe Station, and we just had some lunch, and I wouldn't say this is halfway, this is more than halfway, about 16 kilometers to go, and we will end our journey. Hey Neve, how is it in there? Is it good?
Yeah!
Yeah? Look at that. Like a proper... Woo! This is the crew. Crew, say hello. Say hello. One very long tunnel. In fact, the Via Verde, there's about 30 tunnels in total. We've done 20, so there's another 10 left to go. So I'm counting down from 10, and that way I'll know when I'm near the end. But this tunnel is super long, really, really long. Wow. I've got to put my shades down, or else I can't see a thing. basically they're shining their phones because we are in a pitch black tunnel. And Owen's the only one with a torch, with a proper bike torch, like a head torch, and it's actually run out, so it's not very good. So we kind of like resorted to some craziness. Phones, bikes, and pitch black tunnel, and that over there is Finn, all the way there with his. What torch are you using? Your phone also, right? So wish us luck. I've gone ahead from the others because I've got a pedal assist bike, and there was like quite a steep hill that they were struggling with, and our taxi that's going to pick us up with all the bikes should be arriving any minute. So I thought I'd go ahead and tell him that we are on the way. But just listen, just you can kind of see how the pedal assist works. I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to then turn it on. Check it out so you can hear. Alright. This is normal, and then you hear that. Every time I pedal, like a little motor starts up and helps me, especially when I'm going up a hill. And I'm just going to go by this really cool horse. Hello, white horse. Hello. Just there. So yeah. This has been loads of fun, really worth doing. Do you like cycling? Do you cycle wherever you live? Where is it like cycling where you live anyway? Please let me know in the comments below. Right guys, it's the end. We finally reached the end of the Via Verde that we've done from Olvera to Puerto Serrano. And that was a total of about 36.5 kilometers with a nice pedal assisted bike. Don't forget that if you like this video to give it a thumbs up. I make a lot of Japan related content and content around the south of Spain, Europe, Gibraltar, etc. So if you like that kind of thing, then you might want to subscribe. See you soon. Bye. So you press it twice, it starts recording.
Oh my! How nice donkeys. I'm trying to get some footage of it. Some bikes take up a little boost start, unlike your amazing electric bike, Nathan.
Some droning here.
The droning?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. Behind the scenes footage of what's actually going down. We're having to walk to the middle to take the photo. This is nothing. This is a waste, but like this is really cool. And the views are amazing. It's Nathan doing the drone. He's crazy.
Let's all get together.
There's a photo. He's gonna lose his drone. There's Nathan Watt. He's recording something. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll get into the final video. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just recording behind the scenes stuff. Don't think he's gonna use this, but if he does, probably cool.